Yo, what is up world? Matty Beeves here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is so good to see you guys. And hello, if you are new to the channel, again, my name is Matty Beeves. I am a cinematographer and a student at the University of Southern California, studying my MFA in film production. So this week's vlog, I want to talk to you guys about how we can better direct our actors. And before we get into it, roll the intro, and I'll see you guys soon. So the million-dollar question is, how do we better direct our actors? Now, I feel like we've all seen wonderfully directed scenes that may look like this.
Why'd you call me? I told you, man. Dude came in. Yeah.
Or some might even look like this.
And then we just moved to the States. Everything was different. Everyone was gone. It was just the three of us.
And it was hard. It was hard for us too.
And I know I'm not speaking just for myself, but we've all seen what bad directing can look like.
Wake up, Johnny, please! Please, it's not right! It's not right!
Denny, he's in a better place!
Leave us! Both of you leave.
And yeah, even this too.
And I'm the Avatar. I ran away, but I'm back now. It's time for you to stop doing this!
The Avatar would have to be an airbender. Are you an airbender, boy?
All right, so let's answer the question, how do we better direct our actors? All right, so there are a few things that you really need to think about when coming into directing a scene and directing actors. First and foremost, the script. That is number one. The script is going to be your Bible, your holy grail, and your navigation to get to a well-directed scene. What do I mean by that? Let's take a closer look. The first thing you should ask yourself is, what is this scene about? What are the characters trying to do? Are they trying to convey something to one another? Is someone trying to be more dominant than the other character? Or is someone trying to convince someone? Or maybe they're just trying to figure them out. So once you figure out what the scene is really about, what are these characters talking to each other about, then we can ask ourselves, what does each character want in this scene? Now we know what the scene is about, but what do they really want? What does this character want in order to get out of this scene and move on to the next scene? Okay, so we figured out what the scene is about. And once we figured out those two things, we can finally move on to how can we direct our actors to give great performances. Okay, so we need to communicate to both of our actors how to get what they each want. Now we can't just walk into our scene and tell our actors, you need to be more angry, or you need to talk a lot louder. Or maybe you probably should scratch your head when you say that line. Those are some of the things that are really confusing to an actor. So as a director, how can we be crystal clear to our actors to get the performance that we are looking for? And to do that, we have to give them action words. We have to give them something to act upon. Give them a reason to want to either stay or leave or come to a compromise in this scene, whatever the scene may be. Now, a really good way to do that is to give our actors verbs, things to actually physically do within the scene, or to at least keep in mind in the scene. So for example, if you have two characters that are arguing in a scene, what is a verb, a word that we can use to give our actor to work off of? One of the verbs that you can use is to leave. Tell your actor you just want to leave the scene. You don't want to be here, and everything that you say or that you do needs to get you closer to leaving, needs to get you closer to the door. So again, that is a verb, a tangible word that our character can use, can act on, can play off of to give you the performance you are looking for. So instead of telling your actor to yell, to pout, to shout, whatever it may be, just tell them you want to leave. And you can keep it as simple as that. Let the actor explore that word and explore that verb. That gives them the confidence and the room to portray it however they do. Now, if it's not exactly what you were looking for, find another verb. Find another word that they can act on that gives them an action to do. So the next time you are going to direct a scene, study the script, ask what the scene is about, ask yourself what do the characters want in the scene, and then let's figure out some words, some action words, some verbs to be able to play off of. That's how you can better communicate to your actors how to play a scene the way that you as a director want to see it and envision it. That's it. Take a few steps back, ask yourself what the scene is about, what do the characters want, and what words, what verb words specifically, can we tell our characters to be able to play as motivations or goals. And one more tip, as a director, less is more. Actually, I take that back. Less is more effective. This is something that I learned in class at USC. Saying less is more effective. If you can figure out a way to communicate with your actors using less words, using stronger words, you're gonna have a more effective performance. So that is all I have for you guys this week. I'm gonna share with you a scene that I actually got a chance to direct and use this methodology that we just went over. So I will share that at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And also, if you wanna have access to my script where I laid out all my notes, my action words, my verbs, I'll put it down in the description below. You can download the PDF, check it out. If you have any questions at all about directing, I'm not a director as you guys know, but I do know a few methods to help get your actors to perform the way that you as a director want them to. Let me know in the comments down below again if you have any of those questions. I'll do my best to help you out. So if you enjoyed this week's vlog, you know what to do. Go ahead and do a super jump on the like button down below, and also get subscribed to the YouTube channel because every single Wednesday is a brand new vlog. I'm Adabib, the cinematographer / student, and I'll see you in 7 days. Fight on. I believe in you. And go whenever you guys are ready.
Well, I guess I ought to be going. You probably got college applications to fill out.
Yeah, actually I do.
You probably want to hang out with your educated people who drink their malt liquor in a glass.
What are you talking about, Jazz?
Face it, Will. You're gonna go off to college to be somebody, and I'm gonna be stuck here living foot to mouth.
Jazz, I think you mean hand to mouth.
Don't try to impress me with your fancy education. You're gonna go off next year to some big old college, and I'll be sitting here by the phone waiting for you to call.
You're not making any sense, Jazz.
You used to think that was cute.
Okay. Wait a minute. You mean this whole thing is about me going off to college?
Oh, here comes the thought. My mother told me you were no good. I knew I should have listened to her. See, I promised myself I wasn't gonna cry.
Look, come on, Jazz.
Get your hands off me. I'm not some faucet to be turned on and off at your whim. I have emotion.
Jazz. Yes, it's true that I'm going off to college. But listen, you're like family to me. Just because somebody moves away from the family, it doesn't mean that they break up. It just means that, you know, the family has to work harder to stay together. You understand what I'm saying?
No, but at least you're talking.
Come on, Jazz, you know you're always going to be my home.
Well, why didn't you say that in the first place?
I did say that, but you don't clean out your ears.
Well, I hope you ain't talking about nobody's ears.
Come on, man. Hey, let's head down to the mall and pick up some choppies, yeah?
Well, first, will you do me at least one favor? Just one last favor.
Sure, follow that.
Ah!
You better be alright!
Great job. How did that feel for you? Was that a little connecting the dots?
It
a little more?
felt smoother. It's
Cool.
a lot smoother.
Yeah.
What do you think, Eli?
Like an actual conversation is getting to an actual conversation.
Correct. Yeah. And I think you guys did good with connecting those beats. So I know we don't have any more time to do another, so I will welcome back